What's going on, folk? Hopefully this camera works out great. I hope a lot. But in this video, we're gonna do one car and one car only. We're gonna do the Hotboy S13, you know what I'm saying? So stick around, check it out, and after the intro, you already know.
The tables turned, really back one time. Okay, don't it touch.
It's so tremendous.
Tony Todd. Yo, I be the mic smoker. That 70s Heron pressed on. Teflon. I got so many kids in the game, it's like a gender revealing. I got that feeling, Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling. Hope it resemble a Van Gogh when you paint me the villain. The hate is real, but you should note that the love is way realer. Crafty with a pen, way before I could pack them in. Nasty with dreads, a slim teen, young I was passionate. A brand new book crackling sound when you open and writing gems. I make gospel in the booth, it might sound like I'm writing hymns. Put designer with the Timbs, wow. They wanna run with my style, 4016 building, busting them down. And the fiends was like employees bringing customers round. Hurricane warners, niggas had dreams of flooding the town. Weather report looking rainy, but I skate through it daily. In a new gray Mercedes, waterproof Jordan ladies. I'm sizzling, scorching, handsomely how they gotta pay me. Every recording off the head, I'm in the studio lately. I don't bang, but I'm making that crip. Let my bitch run in the Webster while I'm blazing the whip. Take my quotes, I'm here to give hope. Start a company from one of my phrases. We in the age of lit and dumb shit. Kill your kingdom, body bags for no reason. Young shit, blunt slit, slurring off of the Seagrams. Hell with it, creep through the shadows, eyes wide open, ties still smoking, brakes screeching. He's tweaking, he see himself way different than we see him. He speak as if these mean streets was only his region. Should everybody squeeze it? Niggas know what I came in this game with. I'm not an entertainer, that's just a disclaimer for what I'm about to say. Famous people saying they hate being famous. Millionaires hate it, people take just to feel like they made it. Whoever claim that you changed cause that money came, they do the same if they saw their name on 100 things. Pardon the haters, it's my Billy behavior. If they don't say I'm the GOAT, that's the silly behavior. It's the ones you grew up with, that's with the dumb shit. They want you slump cause you get love, ain't that some shit? 20 trucks at the awards, we be moving so crazy. I don't buy into the hype, I'm in the studio lately. It's the ones you grew up with, that's with the dumb shit. They want you slump cause you get love, ain't that some shit? 20 trucks at the awards, we be moving so crazy. I don't buy into the hype, I'm in the studio lately. I don't bang, but I'm making that crip. Let my bitch run in the Webster while I'm blazing a whip. I'm outta here. I told niggas I was in rare form on the last album. I ain't playing out here. It's not a game. Woo!
Explosive, West Coast shit, my niggerish ways attract girls that used to turn they back, causing me to yank they arm and pose like I would do them all. Now I'm saying thank you cause they tell me my shit's the bomb. Explosive, for my niggas drinking cognac, smoking weed, always pack more than one firearm, chrome rims, riding on chronic in your system, let me know my shit's the bomb. Explosive,
West Coast shit, nigga. Overdosage, imperial pistols, ferocious. Fuck a bitch, don't tease, bitch. Strip tease, bitch. Eat a bowl of these, bitch. Gobble a dick. Host forgot to eat a dick and shut the fuck up. Gargle and swallow a nut up. Shut up and get my cash. Backhanded, pimp slap backwards and left stranded. Just pop your collar. Pimp convention hoes for $1. 6 deuce in the plush, 6 deuce Impala. Pimpin' hoes from Texas to Guatemala. Bitch niggas pay for hoes, just to lay with hoes. Relax one night and pay to stay with hoes. Captain save them all day. Well say this dick, bitch nigga. You more of a bitch than a bitch. You ain't into hitting pussy or hitting the switch. You into hitting bitches off of the grip, you punk bitch.
All my real dogs still kicking with me. All my down hoes still tricking with me. All the true gangsters know Nate ain't never loved no hoe. All the hood rats still shake it for me. All my true fans still check it for me. All the real smokers know Nate ain't passing nothing but dope and D. Real trees, chronic leaves, no seeds. When I met you last night, baby, before I blew your mind, blew your mind. I thought we had a chance, lady. No more. Now that I'm sober, you ain't that fine. Don't wanna treat you wrong. Don't wanna lead you on. Here, baby, hit the bomb while the West Coast rolls along. While we still making gangsta hits, you'll be still jocking gangsta dicks. Damn girl, you think you're slick. Somebody better get this big.
I got these freaky hoes clapping their hands, stomping their feet. Every now and then they put their mouth on me. Nowadays a G like me can't even call it a 23-year-old pussy fiend and freakaholic. Pimping bitches on the regular, I put that on the G. A hustler and a player, nowadays it pays to be. Let me drop some shit about this bitch I used to know. She gave your boy the head and said don't let nobody know. A bonafide pro, I had to grab a hoe. She got freaky in your 64, I skeeted in her throat. Been knowing the hoe for 4 days, pimpery pays. And I bet you didn't know that she go both ways. She ate her best friend, I left them hoes at the mo. They be beeping me and shit, but we don't kick it no more. Them hot hoes is fiending, they on the nuts. But bitch, I'm out your pussy when I nut, for real.
Explosive, 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 explosive.
Good job, Turbo. Good job.
I thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Hooping at 25 rows, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my growth, I'm chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef, I'm Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no sprees, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets at the house, I walk on clouds. Soon as I get out this work, I'm out the door, I'm in and out. Every girl slurping and burnt just like a perk, I'm in her mouth. Niggas is spins my turf, I got out the dirt without no doubt. Money keep coming, they coming, we saving the winter, this summer we wildin'. I can't even call it freestyling, I'm one of designing, the style ain't free. Travel to go like a charter, I'm going back to Saudi to pick up the cream. Landing that A, hit the office, I got a new offer that I gotta read. I'm the same one, took the top off, I'm one of the rappers, they got them intrigued. Sitting back, land on the summer, I'm coming in hot, 400 degrees. FS, take out the T, sky they come straight from the tree. All of the crew going punters, a couple more hundred that's on VVs. Look how you stay down and come up, we fill the tank up, it was just on E. I thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Hooping at 25 rows, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my growth, I'm chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef, I'm Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no sprees, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets at the house, I walk on clouds. Being like a next tell church, 200 a verse, I don't need no vouch. Put my heart on my work, 100%, ain't giving no slouch. Nigga won't stop, can't quit, I keep giving hits, they can't keep count. Put your auto deep bitch on the all black range, look like it's pound. Niggas ain't feeling the pain in my vein, but the fence feeling it in the crowd. Money is hard to keep count, I gotta watch the account. Gotta say that to you, come up, you build it up different, you started without. Now that you look a little different, you live a little different, your house in the mountains. Rock start kicking my feet, I'm having my feet up on top of the mountain. Peace up, peep at the beat, I'm serving the streets, we ain't having no draws. Boogle up, give it TC, and the crew is elite, they turning the hounds. Double I come with no lease, I send it back home, whip it all through the town. I thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Hooping at 25 rows, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my growth, I'm chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef, I'm Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no sprees, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets at the house, I walk on clouds.
You did good, say.
It's us.
here I'm get for cereal. Can't finish. Invade a bitch's throat, then evade the conversation. Checking expiration dates, my only moderation. If I'm broke, can I share it to $1 billion valuation? Still that skinny pippin' drug, taking Caucasian.
I hope this video, I hope I don't have to refilm this because I'm really trying to use just this camera and this camera only. Whether it works or not, it's a different story. And it's not that the camera doesn't work, it's my editing program, my software. Hold on just a second here. My editing software, my program that I use, for some reason, whenever it saves the video, the sound when I use this camera gets delayed, and not by like a little bit, but like a lot of it. So I'm just like, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. So you ain't here for that shit, lil Wody. You here for this. You know what I'm saying? You seen the video, you watched it, you seen what the fuck going on. Anyways, I threw that little wheel on, you know what I'm saying, real quick, like, you know what I'm saying. In the last video, I didn't put this wheel on yet because this was sitting outside and I had to run 110 PSI of tire pressure and WD-40 in the tire bead to get it to actually seat. And it took like, I think, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before it ended up like, what's it called? Like finally sliding the rest of the way on the bead. So I got them set to like 50 and a half, 55 pounds in tire pressure in the rear. Should be more than enough, you know what I'm saying? So, we looking, bang, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I know the front's a little bit high, but hear me out. I was gonna drop the front end a little bit. However, I decided that I'm probably gonna wait to do that till after I put the tires on. These tires, like I said before, if you ever watched my previous videos, these tires are big balloon tires. I'm gonna change them out for some lower profile tires. So with that being said, basically, I think when I do that, it'll actually make the car sit level skirt wise. So if that's the case, cool. And then I'll you know, do minor lowering increments from there, because I think this is a pretty good spot in the wheel where it's at now. So far, I don't think I've rubbed on my wheel. Oh, I lied. I did rub on my wheel edge. Fuck. All right, so I got to fix the quarter panel to widen my quarter just a touch more to not touch the wheel a little bit. But I'm not changing any camber. I'm not changing any of that stuff back here in the car. So, you know, we got some work to do. I still have like more body fitment pieces to do and more things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're not back here right now. This is where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Off camera, I threw these mirrors on, and I'm gonna order mirrors because I don't know, they're a little bit funny. I don't know how I'd be feeling about them. I definitely can see 0 out of them. That one, the part where the ball socket goes into the fitting, that is cracked everywhere, so there's no tightness. It just does whatever it feels like doing, but whatever. So check me out. Front of the car. So what we did is I put lower control arms, Gktech lower control arms on. I don't have my factory ones here. So I had factory ones that were cut and extended 3 inches, and they were off by like a little bit, which kind of skewed the wheels a little bit. And with that, when I put the new control arms on, it pushed my wheels forward more. So I had to adjust my tension arms to push the wheels back. I already had an issue before where the wheels were touching the firewall when I would cut it all the way, and it'd eat the side skirt here, and it was touching the fender, as you can see here from the tire dust. You know what I'm saying? So what we did was we moved the wheel so it's more centered, right? I like the wheels forward because when you're drifting and you cut the wheel all the way, it allows the car to turn, and when you want to turn it back, the wheel will naturally want to rotate back, because that's how caster works, especially on the two S chassis. So anyways, the problem is that these balloon tires touch everything. They touch the firewall here, they touch the bumper there. So we move the wheel in about as centered of a location as it can get, so it clears everything. Now, with that being said, I could technically readjust it once I put a lower profile tire on these wheels, and technically I could pull the wheel forward just a little bit more if I really wanted to. Technically, I went drifting in the car. I didn't go drifting, but I kicked a couple corners in the car. The car is kind of odd to drive, to be honest with you, but I already kicked a couple corners in it just to kind of like feel it out the way it is. And the wheel, I definitely need to return it faster, which I don't like. I'm a fan of my wheel returning by itself. You know what I mean? I like self steer. So I like to grab the wheel, throw it, and then let go of the wheel and just, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we also added a Gktech front sway bar to this car, which originally was for my R32, which, damn, that thing's way back over there. The sway bar was originally for that car, and the reason why it's not on this car is because I didn't realize it when I bought it at the time that the sway bar is S chassis specific. I'm figuring like, oh, R chassis, S chassis, it's got to be the same, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even read the cliff notes where it said not for the R32 specifically. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's my bad for not reading it, but it happens to be I also have an S chassis, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Gktech is working on making a sway bar for the R32, a high clearance sway bar. So when they come out with it, I'll probably purchase that. In the meantime though, I actually purchased, while we're on the subject, I actually purchased a kit from Powered by Max, which is in here. And basically, yeah, I don't want to like get into it too much, but basically what that kit does is it allows you to take a factory sway bar, you can cut it in the middle, shorten it so it sits, so it tucks itself more into the frame rails, right? And then you have a piece to weld back in the center, and then that allows you to have the higher clearance like this car has now, right? But using like your factory sway bar. My idea was I was gonna take this aftermarket sway bar, not cut it at all, and use the mounts, because they give you these extra mounts because the sway bar mounts on the frame rail. So like it gives you extra mounts on one side and the other. And the idea was, oh, if I can just mount it here and there, the mounts are offset like this. So you can shorten your sway bar, mount it inwards, and they'll still mount in the factory sway bar itself location, right? But you'll just essentially move the pickup point from the frame rail to outside the frame rail. The idea was I was gonna cut it. I was gonna take that and instead of it bolting on to change the mounting position, I was hopefully going to use that to make a new mount to adapt S chassis mounts to the R chassis. Long story, whole bunch of shit, but I still told you anyways, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So anyways, the idea of the sway bar in the car is that when you're turning the wheel and you're in the corner and you're drifting, it'll put pressure on the back of the car downwards. And it's not so much that I'm looking for the pressure in the back of the car, it's I'm looking for the front end to lift up more. Lifting up in the front is gonna gain me clearance between my wheel and my fender, so that way I don't split fenders in half. My old black S13 had the factory sway bar in it, and that was the only reason that car ended up getting away with for a long time. A stretch tire, a really good static camber look, and then also it would drift and I would never tear up the fenders. Also, the fenders were knife edge, they were clearance, I broke them several times over the years to like get them to that point, to like find that point. And I think the only times there would ever be an issue is if you cut the wheel really far and like turned into somewhere that had like a high bump and it would push the wheel up a little bit too far, you know what I'm saying? I think that was the only time it ever cracked the fender after that. So, but like otherwise, like it worked out really, really well. And in order for this car's survivability for my fiberglass parts, I definitely wanted to put a sway bar in there. I didn't need to put a gnarly ass sway bar like this has, but it's got higher lock. The sway bar's got more clearance. It tucks in the frame rails. You know what I'm saying? So like pretty straightforward, pretty simple, pretty cool. And the cool thing is too, it is also adjustable. The control arm's adjustable, where you can use the pickup point for the sway bar end link, and then also where you mount the sway bar end link to the sway bar is also adjustable too. I have them, I guess, technically in the softest settings. Like I said, I'm not looking for necessarily like the ultimate sway bar for the ultimate drift, for the ultimate shit. It's more or less for saving my front end, my fiberglass fenders, and helping the back of the car, since technically I'm gonna be running negative camber, you know what I'm saying? So like really it's more for kind of helping out the rear a little bit, you know, working a little bit better, and mainly saving the whole front of my fiberglass. The R32 is gonna get the same treatment because it's gonna be the same problem, but the fiberglass shit's gonna be way more tight on this car than the S chassis by far. Like I'm already having enough problems with the fenders plus my over fender that I'm mounting to my fender and making that whole shit happen with these big ass tires. Kinda gotta pay to play, and you kinda gotta eat shit if you want it to fucking look gangster, you know what I'm saying? It's kinda what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, check me out. My wing. This wing was on my old black S13. Same executioner end plates, the same shit. This is literally off my black S13. The black S13 was supposed to get painted this color, and I ended up, this is not midnight purple. I ended up, the car, I sold that car because it was at this point where the next stage that I wanted to do to it was repaint the whole thing. I really liked it in black though. Jeez. I wanted to repaint the whole car. And then also in the process, I wanted to do the SRVE head conversion for it because it had a built bottom end in it. It was a pretty badass setup. Not necessarily to make more power, but make more natural power, because the cams and the head flow better, it'll naturally make a little bit more power. I kind of wanted that cool hybrid motor where it had a built bottom end and a different aftermarket, not an aftermarket head, but like a newer upgraded head at the same time. So like that car was like, the next stage for that car was to spend $5 grand in paint materials and the head upgrade. I'm trying to think. I didn't want to do that, and then I had the S15 shell for a little while. I actually had it for a couple years, and I wasn't gonna strip that car to put all my suspension, my engine, my transmission in the S15, although as cool as it would have been, I couldn't really do that to that car, and I was just like, oh man, you know, whatever, I can't do it. So I just kind of like let it go, which is really stupid of me to do, because here I am building another one again. So like as soon as my black S13 was driving away from me and I had money in my hand, I like instantly regretted it. And I'm not like a regretful type of person, but like when that happened, I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? I was really upset at myself for that shit, because you don't realize how much money and time and effort and like everything you spend on something like that until you do it all over again and you go, wow, I forget I spent, you know, $20,000 on all these upgrades and like years of fine tuning this and this and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of shit. Again, I do regret it, but I moved on, can't really fucking, you know, go back on it. But I did keep the wing, I didn't keep the mounts, so I ordered new mounts, and I forgot how much of a pain in the ass it was to make these mounts. And these mounts I had to modify, and when I made this, because this came out to here, this came up to here, which dug into my wing here, unfortunately, which I'm really not pleased about, but you know, that's life, I guess. So there's that, boom. You seen in the video, I fucking dropped the wing. I had the wing up here, I taped it, thinking like, oh yeah, the tape is gonna like, I rock the tape from here, and then I taped the spot down so it'll hold. And like the wing wasn't like falling off, and I'm like, all right. I literally walked there, grabbed the measuring tape, and literally in the video, as you see, like it falls as I'm walking to it, and it ended up knocking out this section here, this section here. It busted off a huge chunk right there. I damaged this section here, which we'll see how long that lasts. And I definitely damaged something underneath here. Yeah, I scuffed the shit out of this. Like, I did a lot of damage to it. I'm pretty upset about it, because BCL wings, not talking shit on BCL, but BCL wings, it's a big fiberglass wing, and I have several hours into body working and blocking this wing, so it is as, they are not smooth like this. Fiberglass is never like this clean, this smooth. I have several hours and like a lot of money and materials to make my wing curved and smooth and fucking flat and crisp, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an expensive ass surfboard in the back of this damn car, and like when I dropped it, I was super pissed, because like there's a lot of effort put into that to be as nice as it possibly can be, and of course it drops, and then now it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So kind of sucks, but The wing, I know it looks kind of funny because I have like black bumper, green car, black end plates, you know, purplish looking wing, white panels, you know, the wheels, this, that. Once the whole car is painted and done, it'll look a lot better altogether, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with this. And man, I tell you, I forgot how much of a pain in the ass it was to install these brackets in this wing and do all this shit. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be quick, you know what I'm saying? No big deal. And it wasn't quick. It took me quite a few hours. And then the worst part is every time I kept using my step bit drill, all the shavings were like ridiculously hot and they kept falling on my arm. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have blisters, got blisters on my arm from the hot shards landing and just fucking burning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't fun, son. Right? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm super pumped. We're out here. I've already test driven the car with the wing, with the sway bar. It feels pretty good. The front end feels a little, I guess you could say, stiff. So like, technically speaking, there's still more setup time in here. You know what I mean? I still got to put like headlights on and new bumper and a whole bunch of other shit. But like, suspension wise, we're pretty dialed in the front. The car is ripping for the most part. We might be doing some fun shit with this car here shortly. We'll see. I don't know. Just going to depend on some things, you know what I'm saying, little babe. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to keep going on this video too much longer. I mean, video is not long. This is actually a shorter video for me, right? So it's like, I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy, you know, watching me put this together. Don't even look over here. Just don't even look over here, okay? This car, this is next week again. I gotta do some shit to this car again. But nah, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. You'll see. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you guys like the videos. Hope you guys are checking that shit out. Hope you guys see that I got shorts on my YouTube channel now. You know, I got a little drive around time with this car, doing, you know, some fun shit, some burnouts. It was sketchy doing it in that car because your boy out there driving and there's a lot of police out, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some things coming up, a lot of things coming up this month actually, now that I think about it. Should have a track day coming up for this, which will be cool. Hopefully you guys stick around and fucking watch that shit, because you guys don't seem to like the Civic, but that's too fucking bad because that's what the fuck we're doing, you know what I'm saying? You here to watch what the fuck going on. We got another track day coming up with this for another drift filming, whatever you call it. So that car's coming up. We got a few things going on here, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So stick around, check it out. I got some behind the scenes plans. I'm trying to work on this like in the background. It keeps getting put in the back burner constantly between that car, this car, a little bit of that one, and this one a little bit too. So like, these two cars, they're kind of more of the focus at the moment, just because like this car keeps needing more and more shit constantly. And then that car is more like, I have stuff, I need to put it together, and I gotta get this car body worked, painted. Somebody gotta do that shit. That's me, you know what I mean? So I'm also gotta work in the background, or maybe I'll take you guys along for the ride with me, but I kinda gotta also make some shit happen back here so I can do some body work and do some paint without cooking in the sun, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. We got some things, little baby. Stick around, find out. You wanna know what? Just remember in life, stay sucker free. You heard?
Keeping the fire.